So I think I'm going to make some relatively big changes to my front garden. It just looks terrible at the moment. I've tried my best. The grass is completely full of weeds. You can't like sit on it comfortably because it's so prickly. And then there's a couple of things that I don't really like, so I want them gone. And I think I'm killing everything. So my dad's coming next weekend and I'm hoping he'll be able to do a few bits and pieces that I want, and then we'll be able to make the changes. So I'll talk you through what I want. So basically I hate these because they get so many weeds and I just think they look ugly. So either take it out and put soil in it or compost and actually plant like shrubbery plants that will stay all year round, or I'll post a picture, and I would really like these like wooden oh, I can't remember what they're called now. I want to say bunkers, bleachers, I can't remember. I'll put a picture. I think that will look really nice, and then having it go up to the stairs as well. This is lavender, which is beautiful, but I hate all the stuff around it, so I want the rocks gone. And then I am going to keep this bush, but I do hate it, so I want all this trimming down the box hedge so that it's all level again. Here I think I've just killed my plants because I haven't been watering them because I've been so busy, so I'm going to water them tonight once the sun sets, and hopefully they'll start to come back a little bit. This big hedge needs completely trimming down. Won't even fit in the picture anymore. It used to be like back here, so a lot of it needs cutting out. My fuchsia's finally started to come back, so I'm going to water that. I don't really know what's happened here, so I think this whole section needs to go. And then these were all beautiful yellow flowers, but now it's just like dandelion type, and if I try and clear it, it just makes an absolute mess. And then again, this has just exploded, so I want all this to be gone. I'm not sure what this is at the back, but that's come from nowhere, so that needs to go. And then a lot of this is dead down here, and my flowers aren't flowering anymore, so I think we need to cut all this back, because as you can see here, there's loads of new growth, but I think all this part is like dead, which is a shame. And then here, this yellow bush is in like the middle of the box hedge, so I want this yellow one taking up and getting rid of, which I'm hoping my dad will be able to do. And then this is gonna sound stupid, but I just don't want this in the middle of my grass, so I'd really like this tree to go because it's going to be huge. And mowing around this section is just a nightmare. And then I need to pick up all these weeds somehow, get the roots up, and then reseed the grass. I don't know if you remember, I'll try and link the vlog down below where my dad came and cut all this back, but all of this has grown massive again. This has grown massive. I do love this, but I would like it trimming and shaping down again. And then this, it needs to be cut back, at least this section, to get into the gate. And I need to speak to my neighbours because it's just growing through the fence and I keep cutting it down and it's not working. And then the big project is obviously at the back. I will pop in a clip that I took last week I think, but I literally can't get out of that gate anymore. So I'm hoping my dad will be able to come and do that at some point, because that's, well, to me that's going to be a huge project. My dad said he'll be able to do it in a day, but I'm not convinced. So this is currently the back of my house, and I usually come out of this gate, but I can't because of all that, so that needs cutting down soon. And then I didn't say, but I am wanting to, so I've painted all the fences. I did most of them last year and then I topped them up this year. But all the columns and all the like walls, like the posts, I want to paint so that they're all the same colour, because at the moment there's 3 different colours. So that is my main job for Thursday. And then Sunday my dad's coming to hopefully we'll make a start on the other bits, but we'll see. Anyway, I've got a cleaner hopefully coming tomorrow to deep clean the house because I've got so many spiders and cobwebs. And then the rest of today I'm going to put a wash on and then get changed into a dress because it is 27 degrees, which is crazy. And I'm in leggings because I was doing some like jobs outside and around and going out and going to the shops and things. But I'm going to put a dress on, put a wash on and then do my masters. I've officially got 2 days left. And I've still got chapter 2.5 to rewrite because my supervisor, I can't remember if I said this, my supervisor, I sent an email at the end of June. She was supposed to reply within 3 days, but said it would probably be 2 weeks. And then it got to 4 weeks and she still hadn't replied. Well, she finally replied. And so I need to do the feedback changes that she suggested. And then read the whole section again, read the whole dissertation again, go through the reference list, go through the contents pages and submit it. So I had a nap that ended up being 3 hours because I had a headache. So I've not done too much work on my masters just yet, but I will be doing that this evening. And I have just made a Sunday roast. It's the first Sunday roast I've home cooked for a long time and it looks delicious. The only issue was that the Yorkshire puddings got stuck in the tin. So I'm going to throw that tin away and get a new tin, because it was a disaster getting them out. They looked really good before, but not so much now. But I am very excited to eat this and will definitely enjoy it while watching Those About to Die on Amazon Prime. Roast potatoes, roasted sugar glazed carrots, chicken and Yorkshire puddings. So very late last night at midnight, I ended up submitting my dissertation, my major project, my last assignment for my masters, and weirdly the relief hasn't quite passed. I think it's because I told myself I'd read it one more time today before like completely putting it to an end, just because you can still kind of re-upload a submission. So I haven't quite finished, but I finished, if that makes sense. I thought I'd treat myself to a deep clean to kind of celebrate, and so I had organised my cleaners to come. I organised them like 2 months ago. They were supposed to be here at 9 and it's 9:40 and they're still not here. I've texted, but I'm not sure where they are, so fingers crossed they come, otherwise I will be cleaning all day instead of gardening, which is what I want to do, because the garden I tidied up the other day, but there's loads of things overgrown and everything needs watering, so I just need to spend a few hours there. In fact, I did forget, I did record a clip saying all the plans and different things I want to do. So I'm going to do the tidy up today and trim back some bits. And then on Thursday my mum's coming and I'm hoping we're going to be able to paint some of the fence poles. And then on Sunday my dad's coming and I want to get rid of like the big bits. So it's going to be a gardening week. I might just do it all in one big montage at the end. So the cleaner has still not arrived, which is really frustrating. So I won't be doing too much gardening today. I will mainly be cleaning inside because it all needs a deep clean, because I've just kind of neglected it for the last month or so. But I needed to water all the plants, so I've come outside, I've watered all the plants at the front, I've watered them at the back, and then I just couldn't stand to look at the overgrownness anymore. So I started to cut everything down out here, but I forgot I was supposed to record some before and after, so this is what I've done so far. And then I've just made a start taking all this part down. Ideally I need to take all this off, but I'm not sure if it's worth doing all that just yet. I'm already absolutely shattered. I've put my hair up so I look a little bit of a sweaty mess, but a package just arrived from Stackers, so I thought I would do a very quick unboxing. So I was looking through those items. There's well, all three of them are actually damaged, but one of them I don't mind too much. One of them is just like a loose thread on the inside, so I don't think that's going to cause too much of an issue. The mirror has a chip in it, and then the passport linen cover has got like this sticky raised mark. In fact, you can see it really clearly. So I've just been on the phone to the company. Really upsetting because they're usually really good and I've never had a problem with them before, but anyway, spoke to a lovely lady. She's gonna, and then I also wanted to purchase another item that they only had one item left of it in stock, so I knew I was gonna have to call at some point anyway, which is fine. But I spoke to her. She's ordered me the other item I wanted, and then she's gonna send a replacement for both of these items and then a QR code so that I can return both of them, but she's gonna post them both out today so that I have them ASAP. Well, with all the upheaval, let's say, of things not quite going to plan today, as usual, I am not going to have time to look through my essay, so I guess it's submitted. So I don't think I've vlogged very much about this, but I have 7 weddings this year, and having to find 5-ish wedding dresses, guest dresses for weddings, has been an absolute nightmare, especially because 2 of them have very strict dress codes, one of which is lilac but not low, shoulders covered and below the knee. So I think this is the one I'm going to wear to that wedding, which I really like. I think it's really pretty. It's floor length. It's, can you see? It's got this bit of a boosh at the back, which isn't ideal, but it's not uncomfortable. Hardly anyone's going to take a picture from the back, so I just think it's not that big of a deal. Shoulders are completely covered, and then this is like as high as I'm going to get anything that's not like up here and uncomfortable. So we're going for this one. I've literally spent about £1,000 on different dresses that I'm all waiting to return, so I'm going to head to the post office now, return those. Oh, I've got the fan on so it's a bit loud. Return those, and then I'm going to pick up some food for tonight for my little mini celebration games night. I have been cleaning and tidying the house for the last 5 hours, but most of that time has been spent trying to fix my vacuum, which I can't get to work. It runs for like 30 seconds and then a red flashing light comes on and the roller stops spinning and then it turns off. But I have got re-showered and redressed into something a little bit less casual. I was going to put makeup on, but honestly I can't be bothered because it's still really hot. It got up to 32 degrees and then for the most of the day it's been 27, and now it's still 25, so it's very, very hot. I did print out the cover page for my master's dissertation. I wanted to take a little picture just to somewhat celebrate, and I've just been setting up the table because we're going to eat it's because I'm in a rush. We're going to eat outside. I'm having some friends over for a bit of a games night. I've got 20 minutes before people are supposed to arrive, and I'm going to start prepping some food. I've already got the crisps out because I'm getting very peckish myself. Carrots, cucumber, grapes, chicken bites, sausage, cocktail sausages, a little Caesar salad, and then cheesy balls and sour cream and onion party mix. So I'm all set up out here. I've brought the food out because I thought people would be here, but I just got text from one friend who's going to be half an hour late, which is okay. I'm glad he's coming, to be honest. And then I've popped the pizzas in the oven and they are massive. I don't know if I said earlier, but they didn't fit in the fridge, so I had to kind of put them on their side. But yeah, there's so much food. I'm not sure we're going to get through it all, but I'm absolutely starving. I had breakfast this morning while I was waiting for the cleaners. And then I realised I'd not eaten anything, so it got to 4 o'clock and I was feeling really faint. So I ended up having some melon. So yeah, definitely ready for some food. And I think everyone will be having a little party bag to go home with. I have the fan on me again, as you can probably tell. It is very hot still. We had a lovely meal and catch up and chat. There was just 3 friends that came over in the end. So I have so much food left over. But it was really nice. And then we came inside at about 10 o'clock and played a game of Who's and Clues, which Harriet hadn't played before and wanted to play, so that was good because I got that for my birthday and I really enjoyed it the first time I played it, so it was nice to get it back out. I am obviously ready for bed and I'm going to head to bed. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will speak to you next time. Bye.